Hello, welcome back to David at Go to Hobbies. Right, where do I start? I decided to make myself a new bracelet for my arthritis because the ones I had were alright, but they weren't, I don't think, that brilliant. I think they worked, but I thought I want something better, and I decided to make this. All it is a bit of copper pipe, 6 inches long. I heated it up so it turned black, quenched it in cold water, then squashed it between two pieces of wood in a vice. Done that a few times so it was completely flat. Right. Then I wanted to heat it up again, quench it again, because every time you bend it or do something to a bit of copper, it will go hard again because it goes back to its original state. So just bear that in mind. So I thought, right, this bangle, bracelet, whatever you call it, right, is for my arthritis. And I thought to myself, I want something that's going to be better. It's actually very comfortable. It might look a bit tatty, but it doesn't really matter as long as the copper gets in contact with your skin. So just let me just twist it around a little bit. Oh, drop it past my joint and show you again. So yeah, it's just slid down again, but it does the job, and I wanted it because the copper I've got at the moment, they're like twisted. I don't think I've got any down here now, they're upstairs. Copper wire is alright, but they're always moving around the wrist, and this is pretty solid, so it sort of sits on my wrist quite nicely actually. What I think about doing is making one for my right hand. That's my left hand. Probably a little bit longer because it was 6 inches. So anyway, as I was saying, what happens with copper is basically every time you bend it into shape, it will go hard again. So you have to reheat it up, quench it in water. That's called annealing, and that makes it soft and malleable to move or twist or shape to what you want. So be careful when you're doing that. All you need is like a blowtorch, some cold water in a suitable container, a pair of pliers, and some proper PPE, like safety glasses and protective gloves, thermal gloves. Yeah. Just be careful what you're doing. Don't do it near any inflammable things. Have a fire extinguisher, and yeah, do it on a well flat, unobstacled surface. So what I'll say to you there, I shaped it. It was just an old tin. I just twisted it around the tin, heated it up again, quenched it in the water, and done it a few times so I got it the desired shape. And I thought, right, the next thing I need to do, bear with me, I'll show you what I did. Sorry about that. I filed down the ends just on the corners either side. I noticed sort of, if you can see it, which is a good thing because it's touched the skin correctly. So I filed down the ends and used a bit of sandpaper or emery paper actually and smoothed it all down. It's a bit rough, I know, but it doesn't really matter, does it? It's what's going on your wrist. I've just done it as an experiment to see how it would work, and I'm quite pleased with the results actually. But I'm going to make another one, and I thought for the first try, quite happy with that really. As you can see, you can focus on that. You can see it. You can't really see the two halves of the copper pipe. It's completely flat, and yeah, squashed between two bits of wood. What I did do, I cut two pieces of bit of wood, well, about 38 by 20 or 25, probably about 4 inches long. I filed one of the sides flat, and the reason why I did that is when you squash it between the two bits of wood, you're not going to mark this, but you're not going to do a lot. Copper's pretty tough, reasonably good metal to work with, unless you're using a nice bit of shiny new copper, but this is old, so it don't really make a difference. The whole purpose was to get myself a copper bracelet bangle to help with my arthritis. And if you suffer with arthritis, you either buy one or you make one, don't you? But because I do DIY and hobbies and stuff like that, I thought, well, I'm going to have a go. And I did. And I'm glad I did too. So if you fancy a go at this, let me know and I'll make a video how I made it. So question is, what do you think? Would you wear something like this? Yes, no, whatever. But if it helps with your arthritis, is it worth doing? Most definitely. Because at the end of the day, if you suffer with arthritis like I do, anything's better than nothing. So, that's why my dog is. So forewarned is forearmed, isn't it? So hopefully the video encouraged you to have a go. I mean, you can just twist some copper wire, cut it off, fold round the ends off, and just shape it to your wrist. That'd suffice. Or you can do what I've done with a bit of copper pipe. It was 6 inches long. I measured my wrist first and then shaped it. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And all I ask is, would you consider subscribing to the channel, because that allows videos like this to get out to people like you and help promote the channel and encourage people to have a go at them making their own copper bracelet or bangle, whatever you want to call it. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.